What is up, guys? Got some pull today. Slept great last night. Have a little bit of a head cold, but that's all right. You gotta do what you gotta do. Kids slept great. I slept great. Ate great this morning. Feeling well energized. Had a rest day yesterday. Let's get to it. All right. So same thing as last video. I'm gonna try and sit up higher in the seat, pull more down, like what I was going down rather than out. I'm still hitting more back and lat rather than teres major and rear delt. All right, so same thing. Went up and wait a little bit here, threw a quarter on each side, but I'll tell you what, for that one set, I already feel quite the lat pump. So, like I said, slept great, ate great, feeling great. Besides this little head cold, a little bit of a congestion and such, but that's about it. So I said here, the cable pull down / seated row still broken. That's a bummer. So we'll make do. We'll make do with whatever we can. Oh. No real reason besides just trying something new out. Got my hands in a lot there for the grip. I don't know if it knows a huge difference. I mean, it made it harder for sure, but either way, feeling good. Let's mix match and do whatever we can to get this next couple sets in. All right, so like I said, the cable machine is still broken, but this one we'll have to do. This one kind of forces you into like a hyper rotated pull down, which is still, it's fine with me. So rotation is where you kind of get to put the tension on the most of the lat fibers anyways, since they kind of wrap around your rib cage, come to the front, come to the medial aspect of the proximal humerus there, and kind of insert into the lower spinal fascia. So I don't know what weight to use. I don't remember what I did last time, but same thing. Set up, brace yourself. This one you're like kind of turn a little bit here. Now, don't come after me in the comments there with some corrections to my anatomy. I'm an internal medicine physician. I'm not a physical therapist or a PMR or physiologist. So I can't remember everything from med school anatomy. Oh no, not a problem at all. Don't worry about it. Although I think I do a pretty good job of most of the major muscle groups of their insertion, attachment, and the role that they do. Maybe not some of the tiny little ones, but like maybe not like the, what is it? Flexor, digitus, mini-me, brevi, or there's like some tiny little one that just causes a little bit of adduction of the pinky. It used to be my favorite one, just because the name was so Latin and complex. But anyways, back to it. Okay. That's enough for that. Only 2 sets of this one, so.
Yo,
hey.
Do you compete?
I do, yeah.
I was gonna say, bro, you're fucking doing your guys.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Just got back today, or?
What was that?
Just got back today?
Yeah, back in a little bit of biceps. Yeah. Yeah, my last show was December. I competed at NPC Nationals.
Really?
Yeah. I got 5th in my class, so.
Hey,
But yeah.
Like what's your name?
Josh.
Josh. Hunter,
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
Connor?
Hunter.
Hunter, nice to meet you.
Do you post and stuff?
Yeah.
Here, I make videos and shit too. So.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to get into the whole social media thing myself, but
Here, you wanna type it in?
yeah. Social.
Skipping school to Max bench right now, so.
Did Max out?
Yeah.
Where are you at?
Over here, I'm working up right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully trying to hit like 285 to tie, 290.
Nice. Yeah, let me know if you need a spot or anything.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. All right, so skipped a couple things here. We'll go back to them, but it's I had a single arm lat bias row, and then a low row, which I'll do on the same machine, just 1 arm versus 2 arms, and then reverse fly for the adults, and then some biceps. So all of those were taken, but that's not going to slow me down. Like I said, I tried to I want to say optimize my time rather than, I know if I just waited and did the machines in order, it would probably hypothetically be better for possible muscle growth, just because you're sticking with one muscle group, high stimulus, whatever. But I ain't got that kind of time. So I watch my kids. I have an hour and a half to do workouts and cardio or posing. And so optimize my time, sacrificing a little bit of efficiency here. I don't think it's probably even that. I don't think it's measurable, the difference that it would be making, but just wanted to explain my situation to you guys, you know. I don't have all the time in the world to train. I'm not a single 20-something-year-old kid anymore. There we go. Here we go.
Sorry to bother, but can I get a spot real quick?
Heck yeah.
I should be able to hit this fairly easily.
Nothing to think about if you're still kind of feeling bad about skipping your workouts or skipping your lift order. Now, with my bicep pump, if I'm activating too much bicep with a row, I'll know it, you know? Before getting your biceps pumped up, you don't really feel it. But now, you know, I'll know off the bat if I'm using too much bicep from the beginning here. So always look to the bright side of things. But on the downside of things, I'm gonna have to go down this weight. But that's all right. We'll get to it. There's something one of my, I'll say one of my mentors in residency told me, and it was the 3 A's of, for him, it was being a consultant in medicine, but I think it just kind of applies for, in general. And I think 3 A's are approachability, like, are you approachable? Are you, like, easy to work with? So on. Affability, which is like bedside manner. It's like being technical in a sense, but also being able to simplify it and talk to others with respect. And then also ability. So, and that's how proficient you are at doing the job that you're supposed to do. And so those 3 things can kind of apply to any not specialty, but anything in life really. If you're not approachable, people won't care for you much. You're not going to be a popular person. You're going to be kind of not approachable. I mean, that's simply the word. Affability. If you're someone that's high mighty and not able to talk to anybody, like if you're in medicine, like for an example, if you're so specialized that you're talking down to other consulting physicians who are still doctors, they're still physicians, but you're gonna be less likely to be consulted. You're gonna be less likely for people to reach out to you because, you know, you're just being a jerk about it. And then ability, of course, that one makes sense. Is how good are you at the job that you're supposed to do? And so I kind of go for those 3 things in everything I do. Nice. All right. Sorry, I was listening for the announcements to make sure wasn't me being called to the childcare, but. I guess technically there's probably a 4th A as well. That's availability. So being available for people to reach out to you, medicine, for being on call and stuff like that. But in general, just having to be in reach of someone. If you have a family member that needs something, if you have a spouse or kids that need you, being available, certainly important. Okay. All right. Looks like some of the machines may have opened up. So returning to back after this. All right. So have about 30 minutes left. Means we're moving good. Things are going great. As long as I don't get called down to change my daughter's diaper or something like that, we're in a good spot. The reason why I thought of the whole 3 A's or I guess 4 A's technically, I whatever. Someone asked me for a spot, and it's like, one, I'm not mean to brag about myself, but I think I look like someone that could give a decent spot. But two, it's like, if you have your headphones in, if you're like, have a resting jerk face, not too many people are gonna hurt you. Like, it's just not, I don't know. I get it when you're in the middle of a set, going for a PR, whatever. Put that mean face on. Listen to those heavy jams, zone out, do that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you're not able to relax and just hone in for certain exercises or certain sets versus having to zone in the entire time, I don't know. I guess during prep, I was probably that way. But not like trying to be a resting jerk or any jerk face or something like that, but it's just like, you're just too tired to smile at that point. But I digress. A lot of what I have to say has caveats to it, like small caveats. But for the vast majority of the population, I think it applies. Kind of just goes back to the doctrine of what I've been trying to get across to people is just be a good person. It takes nothing else out of you to be not even overly kind. I'm not saying give your whole paycheck to charity. I'm not saying donate every second of your free time to volunteering. I'm just saying, like, don't be mean. I'm not asking for people to try and change the world. But if everyone does a little bit, I don't know, I feel like the world can change quite a bit. Maybe that's just the optimist in me. But I feel like it takes a lot more energy to be rude and spiteful to people. Like, remember being a kid and you're like being mad at your parents or whatever for punishing you? Remember, that's exhausting. Like, you just gave up after a while because you're like, oh, this is a lot more energy than it needs to be for something so little, That goes back to the little, I'm sure you probably have seen a sign like this. I remember seeing it back in like elementary school, where it takes 14 muscles to smile and 43 to frown or something like that. It's like, yeah, it probably does take more energy to be pissed off all the time, Just holding that much disdain for something. I don't know. I don't get it. I've been blessed enough to not have anything in my life that can cause that kind of disdain. So, but either way. Time for some micro adjustments here. Not gonna go up a full stack, but just a little adjustment. Okay, that's enough for the low row. Time to transition to the one arm row. I'm gonna take a little breather here. Got my Thick Boy Training Club shirt on. Now the great release from Axe, actually, not Axe and Sledge, All American Roughneck. Same, but different. That little switch to the biceps thing really did help, I think. I mean, it wasn't intentional by any means, but I can feel when I'm really starting to pull my bicep, I can kind of adjust to stop doing that. May have figured out a new training meta. I got it all figured out. Buy my training ebook. Just 12 payments of $99.99. That's a joke. I don't have a training ebook. Just train hard and eat big. It's funny when I tell my kids, and my son has been saying this since I first talked to him, I don't know, a long time ago. He always had some eating aversions. I mean, he's just an active boy that likes to not sit down to eat and wants to keep running around. But he always talks about how he wants to get big like dad. So I told him it's really just three things: eating big, sleeping big, and getting big. So getting big, that's what we call like working out. He says, you want to go get big? So that's really all it is. Eat a lot, high quality meals, sleep a ton, as much as you can, and then just train hard. It's not a big complex algorithm, you know? Not getting into the higher levels of competing, becoming a pro, whatever. That's master the basics first. That's all I say about that. All right, time to, yeah, time to finish biceps. And then the rear delts at the end. All right, guys, so that'll be about it today. I didn't film the rest of it, but there wasn't a really good place to film without getting someone's way. So either way, as always, remember to keep the torch, keep the light in someone's life. And remember, eat big, get big. Oh, sorry. Eat big, sleep big, get big. All right, have a good one. All right, real quick. Posing room was open, so, I have to document this sick pump. Still got it there. All right, now that's all. So, didn't even train chest. Guess I trained arms though. But now, have a great day. Be the light in someone's life. Be the torch. Eat big, sleep big, get big. Have a good one, guys.